It's time for the Morning Quickie with Sir William, the Duchess, and Cubby Kirk.
Good day, it's me, the Duchess, and I have with me none other than the one, the only, Sir William.
I'm here.
Do you have the news?
I do. You ready?
Everybody get ready for the most influential man in the world. This guy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That guy.
You better get that checked out.
Our guy.
That is totally false.
Bill has saved lives just by asking, if your friends jumped off the bridge, would you? There's been multiple fertility clinics asking Bill for his help because if he did, they believe the world would be a better place. Everybody get ready for this guy. That guy, our guy, the most influential man in the world, Bill Guerin.
And now in news headlines for Wednesday, February 13th, 2019. Republicans and Democrats waged a messaging war Tuesday over the number of detention beds in their new bipartisan funding deal and whether it pays for a wall or fencing. The deal, brokered Monday night by the House and Senate lawmakers, will avert another partial government shutdown if passed into law by midnight Friday. First, though, it must survive scrutiny from both parties and win over the White House. Both sides have to be able to claim that they got something out of the deal, and I think you're seeing that now, said Teresa Cardinal Brown, the Director of Immigration Policy for the Bipartisan Policy Center. The agreement will also need buy-in from President Donald Trump, who did not appear convinced of the compromise early on Tuesday. During the nation's longest federal shutdown, Joel Rodriguez, a furloughed auditor at NASA, borrowed money from his parents and took out a personal loan to pay bills. He drove for Uber, Lyft, Postmates, and Instacart, earning $2,000 during the 35-day stretch. That's what I did to survive, said Rodriguez, who is married with 2 small children. He was largely able to keep up with his obligations. His only hiccup was sending in his February mortgage payment and car payment 7 days late. Rodriguez's financial gymnastics were common among federal workers during the shutdown. According to a new survey of 350 federal employees, contractors, and their spouses provided exclusively to USA Today by Prudential Financial. The survey underscored how vital even 1 to 2 missed paychecks are for many Americans, especially as federal workers brace for the possibility of another shutdown this week. A record total of more than 7 million people in America are at least 90 days behind on their car payments as the country's auto loan debt continues to climb, according to the New York Federal Reserve. The New York Fed released numbers on Tuesday which included data until the end of 2018. The 7 million Americans with serious delinquencies, when a vehicle loan payments are at least 90 days late, is more than 1 million higher than in 2010, when Americans were still recovering from the financial crisis of 2008. The substantial and growing numbers of distressed borrowers suggest that not all Americans have benefited from the strong labor market and warrants continued monitoring and analysts of this sector, economists at the Fed said in an analysis of the Consumer Debt Report. And finally, in a positive local story, the Safety Education Center is a base for the Lake and the Hills Police Department's community-oriented policing efforts. This building represents our commitment to forming a proactive partnership with the residents of the village and to providing the highest level of police services possible. Former Chief Irving Flores, who passed away in July of last year, is recognized for setting the foundation for the police department in the early days of the village. Beginning in 1953, he dedicated his career to providing the village with the highest level of professional service. He served the Lake in the Hills in many capacities, including being the first full-time village employee, building inspector, superintendent of the roads, and civil defense director. In 1957, he became chief of police and held that position until he retired in 1985. Chief Flores was a devoted law enforcement professional who cared dearly about his officers and the residents he served. Our police department has grown considerably over the years and developed into a full-service professional organization based on the groundwork of Chief Flores. Chief Flores can be credited for his vision and leadership as our chief law enforcement executive over his 32-year career with the village. On December 6, 2018, Chief of Police Dave Bray renamed the building Irv Flores Safety Education Center in honor of Chief Flores' memory and lasting legacy. And those are your news headlines for Wednesday, February 13th, 2019. You know him, you love him. He's our guy, Cubby Kurt, with today's sports update. Cubby Kurt is down at the United Center, probably singing the Chelsea Dagger song, so I'll be filling in for him with sports. Bruins forward David Pastrnak will be out at least 2 weeks after having surgery on his left thumb. Pastrnak was injured after he fell walking to his transportation after a sponsorship dinner on Sunday. It didn't matter, though, as the Blackhawks fell to the Bruins 6-3 in Boston. Sticking to hockey, Penguins forward... Oh, well, hold on to get the proper pronunciation of his name.
Evgeny Malkin.
Yep.
I know that one. He's famous.
That's right, Evgeny Malkin has been suspended for one game as a result of a high sticking penalty that resulted in a match penalty during Monday's game against the Flyers. In Major League Baseball signings, the Marlins have signed relief pitcher Sergio Romo to a one-year contract. Romo had a 4.14 ERA over 67.1 innings with the Rays last year. In the NFL, Antonio Brown has officially requested a trade from the Pittsburgh Steelers. The 30-year-old receiver has 3 years remaining on his current contract. And finally, in NBA news, Wizards guard John Wall had surgery to repair his ruptured Achilles. Wall's recovery timetable is 11 to 15 months. Those are your sports headlines for Wednesday, February 13th, 2019.
Duchess, what day is it?
Well, today we're celebrating National Cheddar Day. Everything cheese.
Please follow us on social media. Our website is twogingers.com. That's gingers with a Z. On Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest at 2gingers, and on Twitter at 2gingers, at Sir William 1015, and at the Duchess 1015.
It's time. The most interesting woman in the world. Some say if she would have ran back in 2016, she would be the first woman president. The one, the only, the award-winning, the Duchess.
Good day, Suburbia. This is the Duchess, and here's our 7-day forecast. Today, morning clouds and afternoon sunshine. A high of 24 degrees. Tonight, we'll see a low of 19. Then tomorrow, showers with a high of 38 degrees. Friday, morning clouds and afternoon sun with a high of only 19. On Saturday, cloudy skies continue with a high of 25. On Sunday, we could see some snow showers in the morning with a high of 25. On Monday, looking at partly cloudy skies, a high of 23. Then Tuesday, clouds again with a high of 24.
And now, the community calendar.
I love bringing us the community calendar. If you'd like me to announce something that's happening in our area, or maybe you have a special birthday or anniversary or even congratulations, hit me up on social media or email me at theduchess1015@gmail.com. Town Square Players is pleased to announce Disney's Beauty and the Beast, the musical. Opening on March 1st and running for 3 weekends, shows are as follows on Thursday evenings at 8 p.m., Fridays at 8 p.m., Saturdays at 2 p.m. and 8 p.m., and Sundays 2 p.m. only. On Saturday, March 23rd, please notice there will only be an afternoon 2 p.m. show. For more information, you'll want to go to their website at www.woodstockoperahouse.com. This is a family-friendly event. Town Square Players presents Disney's Beauty and the Beast. It's adapted from the Walt Disney Pictures Academy Award-winning 1991 animated musical film of the same name, which in turn had been based on the classic French fairy tale by Jean-Marie Le Prince de Beaumont. You're welcome. Beauty and the Beast tells the story of a cold-blooded prince who has been magically transformed into an unsightly creature as punishment for his selfish ways. To revert into his true human form, the Beast must first learn to love a bright, beautiful young woman whom he has imprisoned in his enchanted castle before it's too late. It's a tale as old as time, and there is still room for plenty of guests. However, some shows have sold out, so please grab your tickets today for Beauty and the Beast at Woodstock Opera House. You can go to their website at www.woodstockoperahouse.com.
Tickled pink that things aren't going my way, 'cause that would be boring. Spend my last cent on cheese and champagne. What a wonderful morning. Never mind, she declined to the first date. It was only on my birthday. Never mind all the lines on the highway. Give me time to reflect a bit, 'cause I'm just having a good day. Having a good day. Having a real good morning.
Hi, it's me, the Duchess. Sir William and I would like to thank you so much for joining us for the Morning Quickie. If you would be so kind as to share it with 2 of your closest friends, and please don't forget to click that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Make it a great day. Bye-bye.
Stay classy.
Bye-bye.